Hi everyone and welcome back to another class at the Caro Flow. Can you hear? My name is Caro and today we're gonna do a flow for those with back pain or if you need to take a little bit extra care of your lower back. So I climb different asanas that is gonna be good to feel better in your back. So I hope that you're excited and want to stay. And also, if you're not with back pain, this is still a great flow. We're taking it easy. And yeah, I hope that you're excited just as I am. Anyway, if you're ready, let's grab our mats and let's get started. Welcome everyone. Today we're going to embark on a 30-minute journey to relieve back pain and reconnect with our bodies. Let's start by finding a comfortable seated position. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Close your eyes and bring your awareness inward. Let's take a moment to settle into the present. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth or nose, releasing any tension. Breathe deeply, inhaling through your nose, and again exhale through your mouth or nose. Now let's incorporate Ujjayi breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose, and as you exhale, slightly constrict the back of your throat to create a soft sound like an ocean, and exhale through your nose. Continue this Ujjayi breathing. Inhale through your nose, filling your chest rise, and exhale through your nose, creating the gentle sound. Allow each breath to bring you deeper into relaxation. As you continue to breathe, I invite you to set an intention for your practice today. This could be anything from I am healing to I embrace relaxation, whatever feels right for you. Silently repeat your attention to yourself with each breath. Now let's carry this intention with us as we move through our practice, allowing it to guide us. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Now let's start by stretching our neck. Inhale, lift your right arm overhead, leaning to the right. Feel the gentle stretch on your left side. You can move your left arm out and flex it for a deeper stretch. Now let's do it on the other side. Left arm comes up, moving our head to the left side and feeling a stretch on our right side. We can again move our right arm out to feel a deeper stretch. Now let's move into seated cat-cow. Place your hands on your knees. Inhale, arch your back and lift your chest. And exhale, round your spine, tucking your chin. Repeat this a few times, synchronizing your breath with movement. On your next inhale, lift your arms overhead, and on your exhale, let your right arm come to the ground and lean to the side for a side bend. Enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, come back up and switch sides. Let's go to the left side, and right arm comes overhead. Stretch it out. You're doing an amazing job. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to open. Shoulders away from ears. Come back to center and inhale, lengthen and exhale for a twist. Left hand come on the right knee, looking back over your right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. On your next inhale, arms comes back up, right hand come on your left knee, left arm comes back looking over your left shoulder. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Now let's interlace our fingers behind our back, clasping them together. Inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, bow forward, let your head hang heavy. This is a great way to release tension. Slowly rise back up. And extend your legs in front of you. Inhale, reaching your arms overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Let your hands rest on your chins or feet. Feel the stretch in your back and hamstring. On your next inhale, let's slowly move into a cat-cow again on all fours. So let's come into a tabletop. Inhale, arc your back, and exhale, round your spine for cat. Feel free to add some movement here. Wiggle it out, whatever feels good for you. Inhale, arc your back for cow, and exhale, round your spine for cat. Remember to do the movement in your own speed. Now let's return to tabletop. Take a moment to breathe deeply, feeling the support of the ground beneath you. Now let's thread the needle. Inhale, lift your right arm up, and exhale, slide it under your left arm, resting your right shoulder on the mat. Feel the gentle twist in your spine. Breathe into this pose. Slowly come back to tabletop and swip side. Inhale, lift your left arm up, then exhale, thread it under your right. Relax here and enjoy the release. Return to tabletop one last time. Take a few calming breaths, feeling centered. Let's transition into downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips and back. Pedal your feet, bending one knee and the other. Enjoy the full body stretch. Any movement that feels good to you right now. Wiggle it out. And come back to Ujjayi breathing. Now let's find stillness. And slowly swift forward to a plank pose where we engage our core, keeping our body in a straight line. Let's hold this pose a little bit to strengthen our muscles. Gently lower down onto our belly, and let's come in to a Sphinx pose. Prop yourself up on your forearms, drawing your shoulders back. Breathe deeply and feel the expansion in your chest. Now, let's slowly move into our child pose. Sit back on your heels and stretch your arms forward or relax them on your side. Close your eyes and take a moment to breathe and relax. And come back to a Ujjayi breathing. Come back to the intention that you set in the beginning of this class. Now, let's come back to a downward dog for another stretch. Feel free to shake your head yes or no, releasing any tension. Now walk your feet to your hands and fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Feel the stretch in your back and hamstring. You're welcome to bend your knees, whatever feels good right now. Slowly rise to standing and find mountain pose. Round your feet and take a moment to feel strong and tall. Now lift your arms overhead, reaching towards the sky. Feel the energy flowing through you. Fall forward again, halfway lifting. Place your hands on your shins, lengthen your spine. And now step or jump back into your vinyasa, moving through your plank, lowering down, and once again coming up to an upward facing dog before returning to a downward dog. Let's step our right foot forward into a low lunge. Lower your back knee and feel the stretch in your hip. Breathe deeply here. Arms can come overhead or you can rest them on your knee. Whatever feels good for you right now. Now let's lift your arms into a cactus position, opening your chest. Feel the stretch and opening in this pose. Letting your breath guide you. Now let's revolve. Place your left hand on the ground and twist to the right, reaching your right arm up. Feel the twist and release in your back. Now let's connect our hands in prayer and place our left elbow on our right knee. Keep your legs stable and enjoy this stretch. Now, let's deepen the twist and lift our left knee off the ground. Feel the stretch through your back and side body. Stand up and move into our revolved chair pose. Bend your knees and twist to the right. Feel strong and centered. Make sure your knees are not covering your toes. Focus on your breath. Return to chair pose, sink down, feeling the burn. You're doing an amazing job. You can be proud of yourself. Once again, stand tall in mountain pose, ground yourself, and breathe and come back to your intention that you set in the beginning of the class. Reach for the sky again, feeling the energy. Exhale, fall forward, letting go of any tension. Inhale, halfway lift, feeling energized. And exhale, step or jump back into a plank. Moving through plank, lowering down and coming into upward facing dog. Inhale and exhale, returning to downward dog. Now let's step our left foot forward into a low lunge. Feel the hip stretch on this side. You can always place something under your knee for protection. Arms can come overhead if it feels good, or lay on your knee, whatever is good for you right now. Now lift your arms into cactus once more, opening your heart. Inhale, lift your arms overhead and exhale back to cactus, opening your chest. Let your breath guide you. Now twist again, this time to the left. Feel the release in your back. Now transition into our easy revolve side angle and enjoy this stretch. Right elbow comes to left knees into a prayer position. Focus on your breath. Now let's deepen our twist by lifting our right knee off the ground, feeling the energy in your spine. Stay strong. Let your breath guide you. Now let's stand up and move into our revolved chair on the left side. Feel the strength. And let's hold this pose for a little. Let's once again return to our chair pose. Sink deeper. You're strong, arms overhead, gaze looking up. stand tall in mountain pose once again and ground yourself. Inhale, let your arms come up to the sky once more. Exhale, fold forward, releasing any remaining tension. Halfway lift, and let's throw through up Vinyasa one last time. Step or jump back into Vinyasa, moving through plank, lowering down into upward facing dog, and exhale before returning to downward dog. Now let's move into a half pigeon. Bring your right knee forward to your right hand and extend the left leg back. Feel the hip opening. Breathe deeply. Let's hold this pose. Either stand tall or fold forward, whatever feels good. You can always place a block underneath your seat bones if you need to modify. I'm proud of you. Be proud of you and come back to your intention that you set in the beginning of the class. Now let's slowly transition into a fire log pose by stacking our knees. It's okay if you can't stack your knees completely. Go as deep as it feels good and feel the stretch in your hips as you breathe. Let's hold this pose. If it feels good, you can fold forward. Come back to your Ujjayi breathing. You got this. Stay strong. Feel all the tension in your body melt away. Now let's move our top leg back and lower into a sleeping swan. Let your body relax into the stretch. Now let's come back to a downward dog. Slowly push yourself back. And feel the stretch. Come back to your Ujjayi breathing. Now let's switch side. Bring your left knee forward to your right hand and extend the right leg back into a half pigeon pose. You can stand tall or fall forward. Focus on your breath. If you need to do any modification, it's completely okay. This is your practice. And you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Now let's slowly transition into a fire log pose on the left side, stacking your knees. And enjoy the hip opening. Again, you can fall forward if it feels good, or stand tall with your back. This is your practice. Let your breath guide you, and let any tension in your back or anywhere else in your body melt away. Now, let's slowly move into a sleeping swan by moving our right leg back, and let's lower down. Feel this stretch. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve you right now. Now let's come into crocodile pose, lay on our tummy, and rest your forehead on your hands and breathe deeply. This is a great way to release tension. Now let's get some strength into our back by lifting our upper body up and down. Engage your upper muscles. Now let's return to crocodile pose and letting everything go once again. Release the tension. Now let's lift both arms and legs off the ground, engage your core muscles, and breathe. You got this. Once again, let's come back to crocodile, relax and feel the release. This time, let's move into a bow pose. If it's within your practice, bend your knees, grab your ankles, and lift your chest and legs. Feel the stretch in your back. One last time, let's return to our crocodile pose and letting go of anything. Now push yourself back up on your knees and let's move into a puppy dog pose. Keep your hips high and extend your arms forward. Feel the stretch in your spine. Now transition to your knees once again and take a moment to breathe. Now let's lower into reclined hero pose by grabbing your feet with your hand, placing your arms back. Feel the stretch in your quads and let go of any tension. Now slowly lower your arms down and lay flat on the ground in our reclined hero pose. Now let's transition back to our knees, extend your arms forward and lower your forehead to the mat. Breathe deeply. Slowly come and lay down on your back and push up into bridge pose. Press your feet into the mat and lift your hips up. Feel the strength in your back. Slowly lower back down and let's move into spinal twist on the right side. Let your knees drop to the right and feel the gentle twist in your spine, looking over your left shoulder. Come back to center and switch sides. Let your knees drop to the left side and look over your right shoulder. Enjoy the release. Now let's come into happy baby pose. Grab your ankle, feet or toes and gently rock side to side. This feels great, doesn't it? Now let's transition into reclined bound ankle pose. Let your knees fall open and relax. Breathe deeply and then enjoy this position. And close your eyes. Now let's move into Savasana. Lay flat on your back, arms by your side, and close your eyes. Take a few moments to relax and integrate your practice. Feel the calmness wash over you, letting go of everything. Slowly bring your awareness back to the room. Wriggle your fingers and toes. Move your arms overhead for a full body stretch. When you're ready, grab your knees and give yourself a big hug and gently roll to your side. And push up to seated position. Thank you for joining me today on this journey to relieve back pain. Remember, you can revisit this practice anytime you need to feel better. Now let's move our arms down and up overhead into prayer position and let them slowly come down to your chest, bowing down to your heart, thanking yourself for taking this time out of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining my class today. I hope you liked it and I hope it helped with your back if there was any issues there. It was definitely a little bit of strengthening training as well because that's important when we have back pain. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And if you want to see more videos or follow along, please hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to be here. And yep, until next time. Namaste.